Good afternoon, y'all. Welcome back to Daily Bread and Coffee. Yesterday, I did not realize I left off verse 224 when I recorded my video, and it was a mishap on my part. I missed it because I was in a rush. That's a reminder to take your time when you read through the scriptures. But the funny part is, I actually was in a rush because I had to get home and get dressed because my wife and I had a wedding to attend for family. It's ironic that this verse is describing a marriage, right? A marriage between male and female. And I feel like even though it was unintentional on my part to miss it, I feel like it was intentional from God for me to miss it so that I could dedicate a whole video to this verse alone. Now, Genesis 2:24 reads, "Therefore a man shall leave his father and his mother and hold fast to his wife, and they shall become one flesh, and the man and his wife were both naked and were not ashamed." Now, I want to break this verse down just a little bit. This is pointing to a heterosexual monogamous relationship, right? Male, female, one. One male, one female, married together as one, united, one flesh, right? This is also highlighting God's divine pattern, what he establishes at creation, his will for us, right? And it also shows how a man's obligation to his wife is above that of his obligation to his parents. Now, the reason why this is significant is because in ancient Israel, the son did not leave and move far away from the parents, right? He would stay close in proximity because it was expected that he would inherit the land of his father. And this is putting and placing your wife's well-being and welfare before that of the parent. What's also, right, what's also significant about this verse is this is the last verse before you start to see the fall of man. So you see God creating man, God creating woman, God creating that holy covenant of marriage. And then you start to see the devil create in Genesis 3 on the fall, right? So I want you to think about that. As I end this video, I want you to think about how the devil tries to intervene as soon as two become one. He tries to rip you apart. So keep that in mind. Hold fast to your wife.